All right, welcome back. And this is going to be the final, if not among the final videos of this series. And there's not a lot more we can learn at this point. You already know all of the basics. You've learned about stages, you've learned about how to not repeat yourself using templates. Matrices are very important, and using root images, Docker images, in this case for the root project. We've learned about artifacts and dependencies. So now let's just basically put it all together and start making tests for the physics that we are trying to do. All right. So this is what you should have, something similar to this, which is what I have on my VS Code. And you can just copy and paste this if you're up to this point. And let's just go here and let's see what we need to do. All right, it says that we need to add a test stage. All right, so let's just add it, test. And then, yeah, after the plot stage. And then add a test job. Let's call that test underscore ggh, part of the test stage. And that it has the right dependencies. All right, so it's telling us that we want to also capture the log file from this skimming step. And we also need the hist ggh root file from the plotting stage. So then we'll need to have as dependencies the skim ggh and plot ggh. Okay. Yeah, and so we want to create a log file. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this line over here to the very end. Yeah, and that should create a log file. All right. What else? We want to create a directory called tests and make 2 Python files in it. All right, so for that, I'll just use a little bit of the VS Code GUI. I'll make tests a directory, and inside that, make a new file called test_cutflow ggh. And then this is the contents of test_cutflow ggh. So let's copy all of that. All right, and it seems that this particular code is going to be trying to open the log file, and check line by line that it has the required lines. All right, and if it does not find a particular line, then it will throw out an exit 1, which is a failure. All right. Let's create the second file, which is test plot ggh.py, and the contents of that one is here. So what this is doing is this is using root to open the hist ggh root file. It's going to get a list of keys, and then it's going to search for these 2 required keys. It's going to print them all out, and if it does not find a particular key, it'll fail. After that, it'll try to check for the physics a bit of one of the histograms. So it'll go into the GGHPT histogram, and it'll integrate over that. And it seems that we're expecting that integral to have a particular value. And so if that value differs too much, then we're also going to throw out an error. All right, is that everything? And it seems that this I will leave for you in case you want to update the test GGH and plot and test plot to execute using PyTest. But for now, yeah, check this is being done. For now, I think that looks fine. So let's add those changes in, and now we have to go back to the YAML CI. And right, we want to do script. And what we want to do is Python 3 test cut flow GGH Python 3 test plot GGH dot py. We got the log file. We have a directory called tests. I think this is good. So let's save it. And then let's add it. All right, so git add. So this time I'm going to give it a commit message that's a bit different. So adding tests. And then let's check this all over again. That seems to be running. And so we see that we now have 4 stages: the build stage, the run stage, the plot stage, and then the test stage. So let's just see and wait. I see a failure then. Okay, so what happened? I have a suspicion. Yes. Oh, no such GG flow. So this error seems that I have given the wrong path. All right, let's fix that quickly. Tests. And also I noticed that I did not specify this image, which is needed to run the plot GGH. So let's just add it right there. Now this should hopefully pass. So git add, adding tests again. And now let's wait. All right, so let's see if the testing stage runs. Seems like it didn't find the skim log file. Did we have skim underscore? GGH. Ah, I forgot to add it here. Skim log, right? Skim GGH. All right. Seems like the testing stage is running. Let's see if it passes. Oh, this looks great. Yeah. So it seems that everything passed. Good. Very good. So I guess that's it. So for the rest of this tutorial, next episode is going to be completely on your own. You're going to have a little homework. If you want an additional, say, challenge, there are also challenges that you can expect to see at the end of the training sessions. There will be some office hours at the end of the week. So hopefully you can join that if you're feeling adventurous. All right. Thanks for attending. Hope to see you soon.